less than P class equals data end equals 446, data start equals 78 greater than. So let's talk about the movie that everyone's buzzing about. Less than M, data end equals 169, data start equals 138 greater than Final Destination. Bloodlines. Yep, the long-dormant franchise is officially back, and not only did it come back with a vengeance, it's crushing the box office and actually managing to impress both fans and critics alike. I didn't think I'd say this about a less than M data end equals 417 data start equals 398 greater than Final Destination film again, but here we are. Less than PEP class equals data end equals 1016, data start equals 448 greater than opening this weekend. Less than M data end equals 482, data start equals 470 greater than Bloodlines scored a jaw-dropping $43 million at the domestic box office, easily securing the #1 spot and setting a new franchise record for opening weekend grosses. That's no small feat, especially considering it's been over a decade since the last installment. Even more impressive, it made $20 million on Friday alone, with $5.5 million just from Thursday night previews. That's better than less than M, data end equals 882, data start equals 873 greater than The Nun, and almost neck and neck with some of Warner Brothers' biggest horror hits this year. Clearly, audiences were ready for death to return. Less than P class equals data end equals 1692. Data start equals 1018 greater than. What makes less than M? Data end equals 1041. Data start equals 1029 greater than Bloodlines. Such a standout is how it reinvents the familiar formula while still giving fans exactly what they came for. Creative, horrifyingly elaborate death sequences that somehow manage to be both ridiculous and mesmerizing. But this time, there's an emotional core that earlier entries didn't fully explore. The story introduces us to Stefani Reyes, played by Caitlin Sanawana, who begins having haunting visions connected not to her, but to her grandmother's past. Yep, we're getting multi-generational death omens now. This adds a fascinating family curse twist to the story, and raises the stakes beyond just a group of teenagers trying to outrun fate. Less than P class equals data end equals 2319, data start equals 1694 greater than. And let's not gloss over the production quality here. Less than M data end equals 1760. Data start equals 1748, greater than Bloodlines, dials down the camp and amps up the atmosphere. The tone is cooler, sleeker, and more emotionally grounded. Critics are actually responding positively. This is the first less than M data end equals 1949. Data start equals 1930 greater than Final Destination to get certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. That's kind of wild for a franchise built around Rube Goldberg-style fatalities. But the performances are solid, especially from Gabrielle Rose as Iris, the grandmother hiding from death for decades in a bunker. Her line, "Death doesn't like it when you fuck with his plans," might just go down as one of the best in the series. Less than P class equals data end equals 262, data start equals 2321 greater than. The franchise has always leaned into the idea that death has a plan, and if you somehow escape it, it'll come back around, methodically, mercilessly. But less than M data end equals 2487, data start equals 2475 greater than Bloodlines, takes it a step further. It doesn't just punish those who cheated death, but their descendants too. Death, apparently, holds grudges. Less than P class equals data end equals 2892, data start equals 2622, greater than, and audiences are clearly eating it up. With a killer mix of nostalgia, clever reinvention, and some of the best death scenes since the original, less than M data end equals 2799, data start equals 2768 greater than Final Destination. Bloodlines proves that this franchise still has plenty of life left in it, even if its characters don't. Stay subscribed for more videos.